Key Concepts of International Relations Part 4. Collective security, a security regime created by the great powers that sets rules for keeping peace, guided by the principle that an act of aggression by any state will be met by a collective response from the rest. Group of 77, G77, a coalition of the world's poor countries formed in 1964 to press for concessions from wealthy global North states. Regimes, norms, rules, and procedures for interactions agreed to by a set of states. Bilateral, relationship or agreements between two states. G7, a group of the major most advanced industrialized democracies, composed of United States, Britain, France, Japan, Germany, Canada, and Italy, that meets in regular economic summit conferences, now known as the G8 with the addition to Russia. Rational choice theory, the theory that decision-makers choose on the basis of what they perceive to be the best interests of themselves and their states, based on their expectations about the relative usefulness of alternative options for realizing goals. Sometimes called expected utility theory, it was derived from realist theories. Liberalism, a paradigm predicated on the hope the application of reason and universal ethics to international relations can lead to more orderly, just, and cooperative world, and that international anarchy and war can be policed by institutional reforms that empower organizations and international law for global governance. Globalization, the integration of states, through increasing contact, communication, and trade, to create a holistic, single global system in which the process of change increasingly binds people together in a common fate. Realist, a paradigm based on the premise that world politics is essentially and unchangeably a struggle among self-interested states for power and position under anarchy, with each competing state pursuing its own national interests. European Commission, the executive organ administratively responsible for the European Union. Devolution, states granted of political power to minority ethno-political national groups and indigenous people in particular national regions under the expectations that greater autonomy will curtail their quest for independence as a new state. Nationalism, a mindset glorifying a particular state and the nationality group living in it that sees the state's national interests as a supreme value. Ethnicity, perceptions of likeness among members of a particular racial or linguistic grouping leading them to act prejudicially towards outsiders in other kinship or cultural groups. Ethnic nationalism, devotion to a cultural, ethnic, or linguistic community within an existing state. Ethnic groups, a group of people of the same nationality who shared a common culture, set of ancestors, or language. Clash of civilizations, political scientist Samuel Huntington's controversial thesis that in the 21st century the globe's major civilizations will conflict with one another, leading to anarchy and warfare similar to that resulting from conflicts between states over the past 500 years. Non-lethal weapons, the wide array of soft-kill, low-intensity methods of incapacitating an enemy's people, vehicle, communications systems, or entire cities without killing either combatants or non-combatants. Intergovernmental organizations (IGOs), institutions created and joined by states' governments, which give them authority to make collective decisions to manage particular problems on the global agenda. Non-governmental organizations (NGOs), transnational organizations of private citizens maintain consultative status with the United Nations. They include professional associations, foundations, multinational corporations, or simply internationally active groups in different states joined together to work toward common interests. Global-level analysis, an analytical approach to world politics that emphasizes the impact of worldwide conditions on the behavior of states, IGOs, NGOs, and other international actors. Realist, a paradigm based on the premise that world politics is essentially and unchangeably a struggle among self-interested states for power and position under anarchy, with each competing state pursuing its own national interest. Neoliberal theory, a philosophy which maintains that peaceful change with prosperity can be encouraged through cooperation in institutions that knit the states and peoples of the world together into a true global community. Security community, a group of states whose high level of non-institutionalized collaboration results in the settlements of disputes by compromise rather than by force. European Commission, the exclusive organ administratively responsible for the European Union. Pooled sovereignty, legal authority granted to an IGO by its members to make collective decisions regarding specified aspects of public policy heretofore made exclusively by each sovereign government. Foreign direct investment (FDI), an investment in a country involving a long-term relationship and control of enterprise by non-residents and including equity capital, reinvestment of earnings, other long-term capital, and short-term capital as shown in the balance of payment. Transnational banks (TNBs), the globe's top banking firms, whose financial activities are concentrated in transactions that cross state borders. Strategic corporate alliance, cooperation between multinational corporations and foreign companies in the same industry, driven by the movement of MNC manufacturing overseas. Colonialism, the rule of a region by an external sovereign power. First World, the relative wealthier industrialized countries that share a commitment to varying forms of democratic political institutions and developed market economies, including the United States, Japan, the European Union, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Second World, during the Cold War, the group of countries, including the Soviet Union and its then Eastern European allies, that embraced central planning to propel economic growth. Third World, a Cold War term to describe the developing countries of Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, and Latin. Neo-colonialism, neo-imperialism, the economic rather than the military domination of foreign countries. Mercantilism, a governmental regulatory trade strategy for accumulating state wealth and power by encouraging exports and discourage imports. Classical liberal economic theory, a body of thought based on Adam Smith's ideas about the forces of supply and demand in the marketplace, emphasizing the benefits of minimal government regulation of the economy and trade. Laissez-faire economics, the philosophical principle of free markets with little governmental regulations. Sphere of influence, the area dominated by the great power. Communism, an ideology maintained that if society is originated so that every person produces according to his or her ability and consume according to his or her needs, a community with class distinctions will emerge and sovereign states will no longer be needed. Marxism-Leninism, communist theory as derived from the writing of Karl Marx, Vladimir Lenin, and their successors, which criticizes capitalism as a cause of class struggle, the exploitation of workers, colonialism, and war. World system theory, a theory that claims the perpetual and widening inequity among states is explained by capitalism's international divisions of labor and production, which over time allows the wealthy core countries to become richer while the peripheral states supplying raw materials and cheap labor become poorer. Decolonization, the achievement of sovereign independence by countries that were once colonies of the great power. Self-determination, the liberal doctrine that people should be able to determine the government that will manage their affairs. Multilateral, agreements among many states to cooperate for the purpose of collective action. Developed countries, a category used by the World Bank to designate those countries with a GNP in 2000 above $631 billion. Developing countries, a category used by the World Bank to designate those countries with an average GNI in 2000 each year below $6,356 billion. Gross national income, a measure of the production of goods and services within a given time period, which is used to delimit the geographic scope of production. GNI measures production by a state's citizens or companies, regardless of where the production occurs. An alternative measure is gross domestic production (GDP), which measure production occurring within the territory of a state, regardless of national identity of the producers. Barter, the exchange of one good for another rather than the use of currency to buy and sell items. Development, the processes through which a country increases its capacity to meet its citizens' basic human needs and raise their standard of living. Modernization, a view of development popular in the global North's liberal democracies that argues that wealth is created through efficient production, free enterprise, and free trade, and that countries' relative ability to create wealth depends on technological innovation and education more than on natural endowments such as climate and resources.